Well, the nickname the Frozen Tundra is well-earned, and one more piece of history for this team in this city. And we've got some snow in the forecast today, so let's write the latest bit of winter history here at Green Bay's Lambeau Field. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. There's always something frozen tundra of Lambeau Field. And away we go from Wisconsin. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Packers take over at first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. It's Kobe Bryant bringing him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
At the 35-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Love looking to pass. That's complete to Reed, out left. And they're going to get to him, bring him down after allowing about 13 on the play. And that is a Packers first down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Ready, ready. 52 blue, 22 needle.
Running on first here with Jacobs. Winning there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at their 48-yard line.
Throwing on second. Love. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Here he goes, third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
Fourth down, here's Love. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
He's got a gain of 6 there. That's Evan Williams getting in there for the tackle. Offense to the line fast.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now a 2nd down throw for Williams. Escapes the pocket. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And a big chunk picked up on that play. Over 20, and he gets him the first. Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They're going to run here. Kyle Monangai finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down. Goes to the hurry up here.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd.
Monangai with it. And he gets home. Touchdown Bears.
Ball carrier.
Kyle Monangai from 11 yards out. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Ben Johnson dialing it up. They're going to try for the 2-point conversion.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
So the officials are officially on board tonight. For the first time a flag flies, somebody moved early. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Now from the 7-yard line after that penalty, Brock, they are still going to try for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Williams to throw. Buying some time right. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. So even back to 5 yards, they still chance it with a 2-point try, partner. Unsuccessful on the attempt, though.
Yeah, lots of thoughts bouncing around this big noggin of mine. Do they not trust their kicker in that situation? I'll tell you, sure, they've got a chance at converting from the 7, but it's not a great one. It makes me wonder, did they like their odds better going for it, or did they just feel they needed those 2 points right there?
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
10. Red 38.
First play of the drive. Here's Jacobs. And that's an 8-yard chunk to stop this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Offense up to the line fast.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And they get him down after a gain of 10. But great effort on his part. Pays off with the 1st down.
10 yards.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Good for a Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And it will be taken down. That much we know. Tough to see where, though. Looks like they're going to have it as a gain of 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Trouble 38. Ready.
Here's Jacobs again on 2nd down. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Our score, 6-0. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. And they'll get back to work as snow settles over our stadium. Play fake, it's Love. Firing quick, but he is still hit as he let that one go. Good work by the defender affecting that pass. That's going to bring around 4th down. All right, Brock, QB1, I got a question for you. Are you always expecting the rush to be dialed up like that, dialed up a notch when it's 3rd down?
Is water wet? Is the Pope Catholic? Does a one-legged duck swim in a circle? Yes, yes, and yes.
Okay. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And the choice to go for it's a good one. He picks up the first with a gain of 9 yards.
And the Packers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
To the air with Love. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And he is stopped. They get to him inches from a touchdown. It's going to make it 1st and goal.
That's another Packers first down. 1st down and goal to go.
10 what? Will Green.
They send the tight end in motion. From the red zone on 1st. Left all alone and no problem at all hauling this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. Tucker Kraft scoring there to end an 8-play drive. That one right down the middle. And they'll take the lead.
Packers 7, Bears 6.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 35-yard line.
And look at this, some snow starting to fall now, just in time for this new series to begin. Williams will look to throw. They set up the screen here to Swift. And his effort after the catch gets him up near that marker. Gain of 9, Brock at 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. They get to him, take him down after a gain of 3. And that's going to earn Chicago the 1st down.
The tackle made at the
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line.
They're not going to get a snap here. We have arrived at our 2-minute warning. More from Lambeau after this. Second down now, 7 to go. Williams set to pass. On the move, headed right. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Benjamin St. Juste picks it off. And the Packers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
Yellow, 22.
Love now. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays Well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And that's incomplete, so the defense forces 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Only 2 yards to the marker, and they're going for it here on 4th.
Ready. Black, 95, ready.
They're going to go. It's Love. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First down, here's Swift. And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see amidst this snow. And they're going to say, yeah, it's a gain of 1.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now Williams. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
The lack of points or the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Approaching the final minute here before halftime. Williams to throw on 3rd. He rolls to his right. Has his man caught by Odunze. Defense gets there after a gain of 5. And that's going to be good for a Bears first down. Now here's Williams. Headed out right. And he will not turn this into a positive. They take him down. And that is back-to-back sacks for him.
You just feel this defense starting to come alive, don't you, Kate? Got their first turnover last time out. Now they put their first sack on the board. In big plays on that side of the ball, well, they can come in bunches. Defense sure hopes to keep this faucet going, and the offense wants to turn the spigot off immediately.
Throwing on 2nd, Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. A nice effort on the hit to break up that throw. He's got 3rd down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To throw is Williams. Bails out of the pocket quick. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again.
Williams pass intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Love now to throw. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Here's Love. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. It's going to be taken down here, but not before the play gets him 12 big yards and a first down. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So first down from the 41. Love. Another one here to Jacobs. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Believe it or not, a big loss on that completed pass. So here comes 2nd and long. Throwing here just before halftime. Big strike here to Moore. And he's down as that play goes for 26 big ones. That's good for the first down. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Khalif Raymond to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Swift. And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see amidst this snow. And they're going to say, yep, it's a gain of 1.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, Williams. That's incomplete left side.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the ball. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here's Williams. Buying some time right. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
4th down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there. They're going for this. And they don't get the catch.